morning and welcome back to the channel. So just getting the 335 out, of course, stretching its legs, with working remote and stuff like that, I don't get to take the car out as much as I really should. I get a lot of the same messages to me. It's kind of like, hey, check out this BMW. What do you think about it? Is this a good buy? Let me know your feedback, blah, blah, blah. And I get back to the majority of you guys that ask those specific questions. Well, my number one rule, really, when you're trying to source the BMW, is that, one, you want to make a right financial decision when you buy that BMW. Meaning, you buy an older, no warranty BMW, you have to set money aside as far as for, maintenance costs. So my biggest rule of thumb that I've always had on this channel is maintenance before modifications. You need to maintain your car, take care of it. Of course, it'll take care of you, and then you can start modifying it. The modifications and the added boost and the added tune-on, it's just gonna pull the weakness out of those stock parts. So if you got some really aged parts on there, specific to, the normal plugs, coils, all that kind of stuff, you're gonna run into issues, meaning misfires and stuff like that. So definitely if you take care of all that stuff first, right, you'll be good to go. But when you're buying that BMW and you're trying to make that right decision, pre-purchase inspection is what's key. I mean, you need to make sure to do that pre-purchase inspection, especially if you're not doing a warranty. Now, I've called a third-party warranty company before. It's going to be like $300 to insure this, BMW N54 with 150-some thousand miles on it. Sure, that's a, okay deal, I guess, to say if something major, goes wrong, but I'm not going to spend $300 some on it when I could just, work on it myself and stuff like that and, replace the parts. But you have to set that money aside for the parts that you need to buy outside of your modifications. So let's say, hey, I want to do this and that. I want to tune, charge pipe, intake, inlets, all that stuff. I want to do that to my BMW N54, N55, B58, whatever. But you need to also keep that money aside for those maintenance parts as well. So it can get a little expensive. I always do $2,500 a year. Just put that aside every single year. You may not use $2,500, but that way you can have it for safekeeping, just in case something goes wrong and you need to just replace something and stuff like that. As we're finishing up this little quick drive on a nice Wednesday morning, that's just really about it. Maintenance before modifications is key. Take care of it, because of course if you're driving your car to work or driving it around to where you need to go, you need to make sure that your car can actually get you there, to either you're making money for your job or whatever you have going on, that you need your car to actually get you there. So that's a big thing, and it's, like I said, it's the same kind of questions that I see, so I wanted to just put it out there even more, just to continue to stress. And just a little backstory with this car. So I bought it 7 years ago with 92,000 miles on it, no warranty, no nothing. So it was high miles for 7 years ago for a 2008 335i, and it was before I started this channel. I wanted to get it, no warranty, and I figured I could just work on everything myself. Which, when I started working on the car, I noticed that it's not as bad as what people may portray it as. It's just like really any other car. To be honest with you, you need some specific tools, no big deal. They're not too much. But if you worked on cars in the past, you can easily work on a BMW. The only thing is that it just takes a little bit longer to replace certain parts that it would take a little bit shorter on other cars. That's just because of the engineering behind it. But other than that, it's simple, it's easy to do, and you guys will be fine. So when you're out looking for that BMW, make sure you make that right decision. All the maintenance checks out, of course, pre-purchase inspection. It drives fine. I mean, you can gamble if you want to buy an already modified one. It's probably going to be impossible to find a completely stock one, but they are out there. Try to find those unicorn BMWs. But to say the least, if you guys just take your time, source the right one, and you do all your checks as far as looking through everything, you'll have a really sound BMW. It's the same thing I did with this one. Pre-purchase inspection, of course, everything checked out. Maintenance was all up to par, and it was actually completely stock. So it was a great find, and had to drive a couple hours away to get it, but not too bad, and been happy ever since. All right, everyone, thanks for stopping in today. You know, big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You know, check out the other DIY videos that I have and informational videos here on the channel. All right, hopefully you guys enjoy the week, and we'll be chatting soon. Take care.